You got it right there in the damn neck. I mean, about to kill some dogs. Slaughter them all.
Poodle Patrol.
Yeah.
Where are we gonna?
The Pasture Poodle Patrol.
Yeah, the Pasture
tonight.
Poodle Patrol. 100%. You're TikTok famous.
Hey, you're that snuff guy.
That snuff guy.
What's up, Leonard?
Where you been, bud?
You just take the farthest one on the right rope and I'll push it. I'm gonna say 1, 2, boom. Shot.
Oh yeah, I see him coming. Yep, I'm recording. Is there any more than just him? Okay. One, two. Where's he at?
Yeah, so on this one, we were actually back at the spot where we killed that very first dog on the very first night, and we actually was scanning from the dirt road, and we saw him, and so we hurried up and sat in the same exact spot as we did the first time. And Blaine hit the call, and man, we watched him come from the opposite hill over on a complete just streamline straight to us.
Yeah, we ended up calling in a double on this stand. One of them actually hung up. So you can see right there's a highway that runs through the middle of those two fields.
Just in case.
And that's some state ground on the backside. So we ended up calling those dogs off that state line. And they pretty much done the same exact thing the first dogs did. We killed the first night we went. And man, these things, once again, I think this night, this is probably, I want to say about 2 weeks later. 2 or 3 weeks later.
He's right up
And
the halfway.
these dogs, man, they were really hitting on cagey cottontail. You know, they were getting into the denning part of the season. You know, it was that kind of a dry spell right between denning and breeding season. And man, I guess they were hungry that night.
Yeah,
or something,
it was.
'cause, man, every dog we called in that night was on cagey cottontail.
I had the first one in sight, and I knew that there was a second one behind him, and I was trying to coordinate with Blaine and make sure before I shot that he was on the second one, and I guess we were miscommunicating here because I was like, Blaine, am I good? Boo! I was like, okay, he's good.
Yeah, that second dog, you can see him back there. He hung up. He's actually crossing an old house over there that the state had bought. And they crossed right across their driveway, come across the highway. Man, this dog, I don't know, he was what, 50, 60 yards?
Yeah, he's pretty close. Probably, I'd say 50 at the most.
And it really wasn't all that cold that night, you know.
No.
Usually our better nights that time of the year, I think we were right around the middle of March, somewhere in there when we killed this dog. And it was actually a mild night, you know. So these dogs right here, we actually ended up killing one of these and just on the edge of city limits. I mean, city limits stops at the edge of this field. So Tucker actually got permission on this place that
same day.
afternoon.
Yeah.
And he got all the landowner said, go out there and kill all you can. You know, he's got a bunch of cattle and stuff. So we try helping our local guys around here. You know, we're in a big cattle part of the country, so we try to help them out when we can. But so there's a city park about half a mile on the backside of this field. So we go to the backside of this field to locate, to figure out where we need to set up for these coyotes. And I used a Boone Lone Line howl out of the Fox Pro X24, which is an MFK sound. And I howled, and immediately this dog answers like probably 200 yards from us. So I told Tucker and Aiden, which was the kid that was with us that night, I said, boys, we gotta get in the truck, we gotta get out of here, you know, before we call him into this city park. So we ended up making a big circle around, getting the wind right. You know, we were hunting a south wind that night, which was, I actually would rather hunt on a crosswind because to me the coyotes feel more comfortable being able to, they don't have to circle as wide. So we get in on the south end, or on the west end of the field with a south wind blowing, you know, crosswind. So we call these coyotes out of this thicket. Actually, when we got in the field, this coyote was already in the field. But by the time we got all set up, he had walked out to the edge of the field. You know, he got into the thicket. So, sure enough, I used, I want to say a little Be Ready howl. And this lead dog right here answered back. So he starts coming in, and they hang up out there in the middle of the field for about, I don't know, a minute or two. Me being impatient like I am, I switch over to some cagey cottontail, which is a subtle rabbit distress. You know, it's not too aggressive, it's not real low, it's a real good medium range, you know, distress. But we end up calling this coyote in, and he starts circling downwind of us. And of course, we got the cattle panels right in front of us.
He did.